Why hello, I'm Noel. How are you doing? I'm fantastic. Here I have perfect Belial, divine Belial with 5 gears. Isn't that cool? So welcome to another mod video. This is a very simple mod using Belial. You could use Dynamite Belial or Dangerous Belial, even Devil Belial if you like Devil Blade. So this is a simple mod using gears, and in order to do this you will need 5 gears, including the L gear, V gear, S gear, D gear, and either F gear or A gear. You don't need both of them, but it would have been nice to be able to attach 6 gears, but 5 is enough. I am really excited for the upcoming H gear, but meanwhile we have the L gear here, and in order to attach the L gear, Belial has to be in high mode, therefore creating a gap between the layer and the S gear. That makes the bay kind of unbalanced, unstable, and that gap bothered some bladers, I think. So using this mod, this Belial has no gap in between the layer and the S gear. Look at this. Whoa, it's very, very well balanced. Good looking, I'm not sure, but kind of funny looking. It does look strong and heavy. So here we have Divine Belial with 5 gears attached, and I'm using the Adventure Driver with the V gear. Let's see, it weighs 90 grams, so pretty heavy, but you can always switch the parts and make your own combo in order to make it even heavier. Speaking of the gap between the layer and the S gear or the D gear, that could have been prevented using Dangerous Belial, or to be specific, the All Might Driver, because the metal part on the All Might Driver could have been flipped and therefore making no gap in between the layer and the gear for the disc. But still, the weight balance was on the upper side, and now using this new mod, the weight balance is pretty equal. In order to do this, it's very simple. You just take Adventure Driver or the Adventure Driver and the Nexus disc with the S gear or the D gear. You can attach the one you like, and here we have the Belial layer with some kind of gear attached. It can be A gear if you're using Divine. If you're using Dynamite, Dangerous, or Devil, just go with the F gear. And before assembling this bay, we just take either the D gear or the S gear and put it on top of the disc like this. It doesn't make any clicks or anything, so in this case the D gear is just on top of the S gear, and now it's ready. Click, and here we have it. Very simple, but I'm really looking forward to how this bay performs. So we will be doing some test battles using this Divine Belial. The reason why I chose Divine is because I wanted to try some test battles against DB base and also BU base, so why not use Divine? And I was curious about the A gear since I haven't got to see its true potential yet, but maybe with this mod you'll get to see the powerful aspects of the A gear. I'm using the A gear in attack mode, but I think using the F gear is a great option. F gear is heavier than the A gear, and if you use the F gear it gives a better grip, and also with the F gear you won't have any gaps in between the gear and the blade, the Divine Blade in this case, but choose whichever one you like. Also, I just wanted to mention that this mod is not an official mod, an official combo, so you won't be allowed to use this in official tournaments and battles and stuff. So this is just a mod for yourself, just keep it for yourself for fun. And my favorite combo using this mod would be Dynamite Belial with the F gear. As for the disc, I like to use the S gear in defense mode and then put the D gear on top. The reason why I chose the S gear as the main gear for the Nexus disc is because the S gear is wider than the D gear. So if we put the S gear on top of the D gear, it makes the bay kind of unbalanced. It's like having a big hula hoop. If you look closer, you can see in this case it's the D gear which is on top of the S gear, and it's not really fixed. So if you push it from one side to the other, you can see the gear is sticking out. I mean, this is cool because it's also like a bound gimmick, but we wouldn't want the bay to be too unstable. That's why I recommend putting the D gear on top of the S gear. Or you could even use 2 D gears or 2 S gears, that's also fun. Okay, I think we've seen enough time for battles, and right before we get into the battles, make sure to check my SNS accounts. I have Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot!